In this video, we are presenting Nanking Massacre. In late 1937, over a period of 6 weeks, Imperial Japanese Army force brutally murdered hundreds of thousands of people, including both soldiers and civilians in Chinese city of Nanking or Nanjing. The horrific events are known as the Nanking Massacre or the Rape of Nanking, as between 20,000 and 80,000 women were sexually assaulted. Nanking, then the capital of nationalist China, was left in ruins, and it would take decades for the city and its citizens to recover from the savage attacks. Following a bloody victory in Shanghai during the Sino-Japanese War, the Japanese turned their attention towards Nanking, fearful of losing them in battle. Best-selling 1997 non-fiction book written by Erich Chang, The Rape of Nanking, The Forgotten Holocaust of World War II, is about the 1937 to 1938 Nanking Massacre. The massacre and atrocities committed by the Imperial Japanese Army after it captured Nanjing, the capital of China, during the Second Sino-Japanese War. It describes the events leading up to the Nanking Massacre and the atrocities that were committed. The book presents the view that the Japanese government has not done enough to redress the atrocities. It is one of the first major English-language books to introduce the Nanking Massacre to Western and Eastern readers alike and has been translated into several languages. Nationalist leader Chiang Kai-shek ordered the removal of nearly all official Chinese troops from the city, leaving it defended by untrained auxiliary troops. Chiang also ordered the city held at any cost and forbade the official evacuation of its citizens. Many ignored this order and fled, but the rest were left to the mercy of the approaching enemy. A small group of Western businessmen and missionaries, the International Committee for the Nanking Safety Zone, attempted to set up a neutral area of the city that would provide refuge for Nanking citizens. On December 13, the first troops of Japan's Central China Front Army, commanded by General Matsui Iwani, entered the city. Even before their arrival, word had begun spreading of the numerous atrocities they had committed on their way throughout China, including killing, contests, and pillaging. Chinese soldiers were hunted down and killed by the thousands and left in mass graves. Entire families were massacred, and even the elderly and infants were targeted for execution, while tens of thousands of women were raped. Bodies littered the streets for months after the attacks. Determined to destroy the city, the Japanese looted and burned at least one-third of Nanking's buildings. Though the Japanese initially agreed to respect the Nanking Safety Zone, ultimately not even these refugees were safe from the vicious attacks. In January 1938, the Japanese declared the order had been restored in the city and dismantled the safety zone. Killing continued until the first week of February. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.